In this video, I'm going to share with you the two most powerful secrets for staying positive under any circumstances, in any situation. I'm Limor and I'm really an empowerment coach, and I'm here to support you in overcoming any emotional challenge you have in order for you to live the life you well deserve to live your best life. Before we begin, I want to invite you to take advantage of my free 30 minutes discovery call with me. You just have to fill an application. All the details are below. Okay, let's begin. Staying positive no matter what, under any circumstances. Is it possible? Actually, it's not. And that's the first secret. It's just the realization that you don't have and you can't stay positive all the time, right? Because we're only human, and it's not possible to feel positive all the time. But there's one thing that you can do, and you can feel more positive than negative. Right? And that's really, you have to practice. And you have one powerful thing that really create everything in your reality, and it's your focus. And you have the power to choose what to focus on, and you can focus on the negative and you can focus also on the positive, right? I have a client, she's 60 years old and she's been through a lot of things in her life, and she has a lot of awareness because she's done a lot of inner work, but she has a tendency to go straight to the negative. And actually, we all have this tendency, right? Because we're born into society that program us, unfortunately, to be like this. And you know what I tell her? I ask her, you can focus on the positive, right? Because there's a 50-50 chance that things, let's say, will work out for you or won't work out, right? Even if you look at it logically. So you have the power to choose what to focus on. And how do you know what to choose? You choose what makes you feel good. If you think about something and it makes you feel good, keep going. If it's making you feel miserable or sad or negative, just stop and shift your focus, right? And you're going to have to practice it, but in time, you will feel more positive. And even if it's hard for you, just by realizing and taking off the pressure of thinking that you have to be positive all the time, that alone will help you to feel more calm and to be more at peace, and it's going to reduce the pressure, right? So the first secret is just the realization that you don't have to stay positive all the time, right? You just have to practicing being more positive than negative. And that's really related to the second secret. And the second secret is, I'm just going to tell you the secret, is to take the negative thoughts and to replace it instantly in a positive one. But there is a precondition, right? Because most of the time we don't have the awareness to catch ourselves and to do it, right? So in order for you to catch yourself, the precondition is to practice mindfulness and to be present. Because when you practice mindfulness and when you are more present, your awareness, you expand your awareness. And if you expand your awareness, the thought that will come in won't affect you that much. It's like, think of it like your awareness and your consciousness is like an ocean. And the wider the ocean is, if a drop of water, right, will come in, it won't affect it that much, right? So this is your consciousness and your awareness. The wider and the more you're going to expand it, the less you will be affected by your negative thoughts. And I'm sure it happens for you from time to time that you just, not doing anything and negative thought comes in and you start to laugh even at the thought because it doesn't even make sense, right? So the more you will practice being present, the more you will have the capacity to catch yourself and to replace the thoughts. So it's like this. First, practice mindfulness and being present, okay? And then from time to time, you will be able to catch yourself. So let's say a negative thought comes in. Okay, I see you. You will notice it, right? You're not going to get into the loop of the negative thought, and you're not going to identify with the thought instantly, right? There will be a certain gap, and this is the gap that you want to achieve. So, okay, so let's say a negative thought comes in. Okay, I see you. Instantly, you're going to replace it with the opposite. Even if you don't believe the opposite, you just have to replace it, because you like distracting your mind. You are like tricking your mind. And I promise you, because I really use this practice when I was at the lowest point of my life, and I was just practicing to be present, to catch myself having a negative thoughts, and to replace it instantly with the opposite. And if you do it over and over and over again, in time you will really see the changes, and you will feel like an inner joy. And I can't explain it, you just have to experience it, right? So this is really the two simplest secret. Let's recap. The first secret is just realize that you don't have to be positive all the time under any circumstances. Give yourself some grace, right? You're only human, and there's a lot of things that are going to affect our mood, and it's just natural. It's just going to be like this. But because you have an awareness, you can choose to take your focus and to put it in the most positive thing that you want to experience, rather than the negative, right? Just, how do you know what to choose? Just choose what makes you feel good, okay? So this is the first secret. Be aware, you don't have to be positive all the time. You just have to practice taking your focus and putting it on the thing that makes you feel good. That's the first secret. And the second secret is just, there's a precondition. Start to practice mindfulness and being present, and then you will be able to catch yourself and to observe these negative thoughts and to replace it with the opposite, right? So this is really the two keys that really helped me, like I said, at the lowest point in my life. And my intention is that it's going to help you too, and to bring even like more awareness. Even the awareness of it, just by you listening to it, it's going to affect you positively. And you can share your experiences in the comment section below. And before we finish this video, I want also to invite you to download my free emotional guide. You can find the link below. It's really has a lot of tips and things that I personally used that really helped me to be more positive, to achieve more things in my life, and really just to be more calm and at peace. So I'm going to wish you an excellent rest of your days, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.